One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will be first on the attack. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They boot it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. Those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Right on target this time. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Fouls through the defense. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Got his man down the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And the field goal unit is on the field. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hold and fire complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Panthers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Higgins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oak. Looking to throw on first down. Caught. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Completes it in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their third of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads it left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Grabbed behind the line. It's carry-on. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Makes the catch. It's Driver. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Looking to throw on first down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Pitt will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Off the play fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He caught it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50, 3rd and long. On any given play, they can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now 1st and goal.
The Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. Power ahead. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The running game has not been the answer on the last 2 plays. What can they dial up on 3rd and goal? He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, UNC! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by just 1 over Middle Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pitt right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Finds his man. It's Driver. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man across the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They just keep firing. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Travis. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll make some adjustments. Out of the gun to give to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for room, it's Travis. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt.
The one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, better look out! How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys.
Throws toward the end zone. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. He's got him this time. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Running back searching for a hole. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Carry-On. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Driver. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. He'll keep it himself. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option. The give. Touchdown, Panthers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Kennesaw State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. They'll throw again after the incompletion. With the catch, it's carry on. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The short hand, it's Higgins. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to sneak it. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. He leaves it with his back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Here's a heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And now they take the lead.
Big time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Panthers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Gets open down the middle. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man, it's Lewis. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Flips it out to the back. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Got him downfield. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Once he got some room, it was over. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 10 over Boston College. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And back to the air on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Lewis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to throw again. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Flips it out on the screen. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll go to the air on second and short. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Pitt. And they turn it into a defensive score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Lining up to add another. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
North Carolina, 16.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Back up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Higgins. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. So if the offense stays out there on fourth down, they've got to get it to the next time zone to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Yeah.